Imagine a single pebble, seemingly insignificant, dropped into the vast ocean. What happens? It creates ripples extending far beyond the point of impact, reaching areas unseen and unknown to the naked eye. This is the power of small actions of decisions made today, influencing not just tomorrow, but many days, months, and even years into the future. Now consider this white. What if you are the pebble and your daily actions are the imagine the impact you could make, the lives you could touch, and the destiny you could shape simply by deciding to take action every single day. The journey of the 1,000 miles is the ancient. Begins with a single step. But why is it that so many of us, knowing the path, understanding the destination, still stand frozen at the starting line, hesitating to take that initial crucial step? It's a question that echoes in the silence of unfulfilled dreams and unrealized potential, yet the answer is as simple as it is profound, taking that first step followed by another. Then another transforms the impossible into pos. It turns dreams into tangible, touchable reality. You see action as the bridge between thought and manifestation. Without action, the most splendid of ideas, the most innovative of inventions, and the most inspiring of dreams remain trapped in the realm of imagination. It is as through action that we give life to our thoughts, allowing them to breathe, to grow, and to flourish in the physical world. And it is through daily action that these manifestations are not just occasional sparks of brilliance, but a blazing fire of continuous achievement. Yet, let's be honest, with ourselves, taking action every day is no small feat. It requires determination, courage, and a resilience that many believe they lack. But here's a secret that those who have walked the path of success know all too well: the act of doing, of moving forward, even in the smallest of ways, builds momentum, and momentum, once built, becomes a force. Not easily stopped, it propels you forward, turning hurdles into mere stepping stones and fears into milestones of courage. Consider for a moment the lives of those who have achieved greatness in their respective fields. Were their paths marked by constant, unerring success? Or were, like the rest of us, acquainted with failure with a bitter taste of defeat? The difference lies not in the absence of obstacles, but in their response to them. They understood that every day offers a new opportunity for action, for progress, and for transformation. They knew that by pushing themselves to take action, even when every fiber of their being resisted, they were sculpting their destinies with the hands of perseverance. So I ask you, what action will you take today? What small step will you make towards the realization of your dreams? Remember, it is not the magnitude of the action that matters most, but the consistency of effort, a single step taken today followed by another tomorrow. And then another the day after accumulates into a journey of 1,000 miles. As we embark on this journey together, let us embrace the power of daily action. Let us be the pebble that not only dares to disturb the waters, but to create ripples that reach far and wide, transforming not just our own lives, but the world around us, for in the grand tapestry of existence, it is those who choose to act day in and day out, who weave the brightest threads, crafting a legacy that endures long after they are gone. Let us delve deeper into this enigma, for understanding is the first step towards overcoming. At the heart of this resistance lies a potent force, one that has shaped destinies and altered the courses of lives: fear of failure, fear of the unknown, fear of stepping out of the comfort zone. It whispers tales of caution, urging us to stay where we are safe. Where? The familiar comforts us, but in heeding this caution, we pay a price far greater than any failure. The cost of never knowing what could have been. This resistance is further fueled by the mirage of perfectionism. The chase for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, often leaves us running in circles, waiting for a time that never arrives. Perfectionism, under the guise of excellence, becomes the shackles that bind us to inaction, convincing us that in all conditions, our flawless action is futile. Yet in reality, perfection is but a myth. A horizon that recedes as another architect of resistance is the illusion of comfort zones. Those seemingly benign havens of familiarity are the breeding grounds for complacency. They whisper seductive promises of ease and security, but beneath this veneer of comfort lies stagnation, a silent thief that steals away growth and progress. It is in the challenge and the stretch beyond our current bounds that we find the true essence of live. So how do we confront this multifaceted resistance? How do we tear down these walls that confine us to the realm of what is blocking the path to what could be the answer lies in the power of small, consistent actions? There is magic in movement, a force that dissolves fear, breaks the chains of perfectionism, and propels us out of our comfort zones. By taking one small step at a time, we initiate a process of momentum, a chain reaction. That transforms potential energy into kinetic dreams into reality. Consider for a moment the greatest achievements in history. The monumental discoveries, the revolutionary invention, and the personal triumphs over adversity, none were born from inaction or yielded to the resist. They were all forged in the fires of courage, persistence, and the relentless pursuit action. It's time to ask ourselves, what is one small step we can take today, one action, however minor it may seem, that moves us closer to our goals? For in the accumulation of these daily actions lies the blueprint for extraordinary achievements. As we stand on the brink of possibility, let us choose to embrace the uncertainty, to welcome the discomfort of growth, and to challenge the specter of fear. Let us remember that in the vast expanse of our potential resistance is but a shadow dissolved by the light of action. So let us move forward, not with the burden of conquering mountains in a single stride, but with the courage to take one step and then another, building a bridge to our dreams with the stones of day, daily actions in this journey. We are not alone together. We can turn the tides of resistance, transforming the energy of hesitation into the momentum of in the vast landscape of personal achievement and the pursuit of success. There exists a cornerstone so pivotal, its presence. Absence can dramatically alter the course of our journey. This cornerstone is none other than the principle of imagine, if you will, standing at the edge of a dense forest, the path ahead, obscured by the thick underbrush and towering trees. How do you navigate through? Where do you begin your journey? The answer, while seemingly elusive, rests within the power of clarity. But what is clarity, and why does it wield such transformative power? Clarity is the beacon that lights our way through the fog of uncertainty, the compass that guides our steps with purpose and precision. It is the art of knowing with crystal clear certainty, not just where we wish to go, but why we wish to get there. Clarity transforms the abstract into the tangible, the dream into a goal, the wish into a plan. Let us delve deeper into this principle. Imagine setting out to build a house. Without a blueprint, the effort expended might be commendable, but without a clear plan, the result is unlikely to resemble the home you envision. Similarly, embarking on the journey of personal growth and achievement without clarity is akin to sailing without a compass. You might move, but will it be in the direction of your dreams? The magic of clarity lies not just in the setting of goals, but in their specificity. To say, I wish to be successful as a start, but to define what success looks like, to paint it in vivid colors and bold strokes, that it is in stating, I wish to lead a team that innovates solutions for sustainable living, that we channel our efforts, our passion, and our resources towards a clearly defined destination. How does one achieve this level of clarity? It begins with introspection, with asking ourselves the hard about what we truly desire, about the values that guide us and the legacy we wish to leave. It requires us to strip away the noise, the external expectations, and to listen, truly listen to the voice within. Once clarity is achieved, it becomes the foundation upon which we build our action plans, the lens through which we evaluate opportunities, and the criterion by which we measure progress. Clarity simplifies decision-making, as each choice is weighed against the clear vision of our desired future. It breeds confidence, as each step taken is a step on the path we have conscious as we forge ahead in our quest for personal and professional fulfillment. Let us seek clarity with the zeal of a treasure hunter, for in the clarity of our purpose, goals, and actions lies the blueprint for not just achievement, but for a life lived with intention and meaning. At its core, self-discipline is the ability to push forward, to make the choices that align with our deepest values and highest aspirations. even when every fiber our being yearns for the opposite. It is the mastery of self, the reins that guide the chariot of our actions along the path of our intentions in a world brimming with distractions where temptation lurk around every corner. Self-discipline emerges as the beacon that keeps our journey true to it. How does one cultivate this vital trait? How do we forge this armor that shields us from the arrows of procrastination, indecision, and complacent? The genesis of self-discipline lies in the clarity of our goals. It is hard to commit to a path when the destination remains shrouded in mist. Thus, the first step is to define with crystal clarity what we seek to achieve. Paint a vivid picture of your goals, so real that you can almost touch it, taste it, feel it enveloping you. When the vision is clear, the decision to act, to persist, becomes as natural as breathing. From this clarity springs commitment to develop self-discipline, is to commit wholeheartedly to our goals, to enter into a pact with ourselves that no matter the hurdles, no matter the setbacks, we will press on. This commitment is the bedrock upon which the edifice of discipline is built. It is a decision made not once, but reaffirmed with each new dawn that we are the architects of our destiny, the sculptors of our fate. But how does one sustain this commitment, this fiery resolve? The answer lies in the rituals we create, the habits we cultivate. Self-discipline is not a monument built in a day, but a garden nurtured with daily care as established routines that align with your goals. Rituals that become the threads weaving the tapestry of your success, whether it is rising with the sun to dedicate the first hours of the day to your craft, nightly reflection on the strides taken towards your dreams. These habits become the heartbeat of your discipline, the constant pulse driving you forward in this journey towards self-discipline. It is essential to embrace the role of resilience. There will be days when the weight of your goals feels too heavy, when the path seems too steep. In these moments, resilience becomes your ally, whispering the timeless truth that every great achievement is but a series of small, unremarkable actions repeated with relentless consistency. It is not the grandeur of our actions that shapes our destiny, but the unyielding resolve to continue one step at a time. Let us also not forget the power of accountability. Share your journey, your commitments with those to walk the path alongside you in the moments when your resolve wavers, when the shadow of doubt creeps in. Let the support and encouragement of your peers be the light that guides you back to your P as we stand at the precipice of possibility. Let us remember that development of self-discipline is not just about achieving goals, but about becoming the version of ourselves capable of transcending the ordinary, of reaching beyond the confines of what we thought. It is about transforming not just our lives, but our very being, molding ourselves into paragons of determination, resilience, and unwavering purpose. Imagine, if you will, a day where every moment is accounted for, every second directed with purpose and intent towards the realization of your highest goals. This is not the realm of fantasy, but the domain of possibility, accessible to those who choose to master the magic of time management. It begins with the acknowledgement that time, unlike other resources, flows continuously without pause or respite. It cannot be hoarded, saved. The only control we wield over time is in its usage and our ability to allocate it towards the endeavors that elevate our lives and the lives of those around us. But how does one harness this intangible force? How do we bend the river of time towards the gardens of our aspirations, ensuring that not a drop is wasted, that every moment is a step towards our dreams? The answer lies in the deliberate, intentional planning of our days, distinguishing the urgent from the important, the trivial from the transformative. Let us embark on a simple yet profound exercise at the beginning of each day. Take a moment to envision the tasks that lay ahead, to distinguish those that propel you towards your goals from those that distract, prioritize. Not just with the mind, but with the heart, understanding that in each text task lies the potential to bring you closer to the life you yearn to live. By doing so, you transform your to-do list from a series of chores into a map leading towards your future in this endeavor. Let Discipline be your compass, and focus your guide. Resist the siren call of procrastination, the allure of the unnecessary that seeks to derail you from your path. Understand that in the disciplined use of time lies freedom, the liberation from the chains of unfinished tasks and unfulfilled dreams. It is in the moments of focused effort that the magic of time management reveals itself, turning hours into achievements, days into milestones as we continue on our journey. Remember that the mastery of time management is not an end, but a means, a vehicle that carries us towards the realization of our potential. It asks of us not to count the seconds, but to make every second count, to imbue each moment with purpose, each power with intent, as we navigate through the chapters of our personal odyssey, mastering the rhythms of time and sculpting the edifice of self-discipline. We encounter a principle so potent it can transform the whisper of effort into the thunder of achievement. This principle, known as the compound effect, operates silently, almost invisibly, yet holds the power to exponentially magnify the fruits of our endeavors. Have you ever considered the monumental impact of small, seemingly inconsequential actions when compounded over time? Imagine for a moment a simple act as routine as saving $1 a day or reading 10 pages of an enlightening book in isolation. These actions appear trivial, barely noticeable in the grand tapestry of our lives. Yet it is precisely in these small daily decisions that the magic of the compound effect begins to unfold. Like a snowball rolling down a snow-clad hill, gathering size and momentum with every turn, so too do our repeated actions grow in impact, creating ripples that extend far beyond the initial splash. But what fuels this miraculous growth consistency, true power of the compound effect, is unlocked not through sporadic bursts of effort, but through the relentless, unwavering repetition of small actions. It is the commitment to this consistency, even in the face of adversity, and the allure of instant gratification that separates the extraordinary from the ordinary. For the realm of the compound effect, time becomes an ally and accomplice in the realization. Yet, as with all forces of nature, the compound effect is impartial. It amplifies the outcomes of both positive and negative actions alike. Thus it beckons us to choose wisely the habits we cultivate, the actions we repeat, for they will inevitably shape the contours of our future. It challenges us to look beyond the immediate, to invest in the future with the currency of the present. In embracing the compound effect, we also embrace a mindset of patience and long-term vision. The fruits of today's efforts may not be immediately visible, but rest assured they are germinating, taking root in the fertile soil of persistence. It teaches us that success is not a destination to be reached, but a journey to be savored, one small step at a time. So as we continue to the narrative of our lives, let us infuse each page with the wisdom of the compound effect. Let us be mindful of the seeds we plant today, for they will bloom into the gardens of tomorrow. Let our actions, however small, be deliberate and consistent, for in their repetition lies the potential for transformation. But what exactly is resilience? Is it merely the ability to bounce back from failure, to rise once again after being knocked down? It is this undoubted lie, but it is also so much more. Resilience is the deep-seated belief that no setback is permanent, that within us lies an inexhaustible well of strength capable of overcoming any obstacle. Is the understanding that growth is often cloaked in the garb of difficulty, that the seeds of our greatest triumphs are sown in the soil of our toughest challenges. Consider, for aye, moment the mightiest of oaks, does it grow tall and strong overnight? Or does it weather storm after storm, year after year, its roots delving ever deeper into the earth, its branches reaching ever higher? Just like the oak, our resilience is forged in the tempest, sculpted in the trials that we face. It is not the absence of difficulty, but our response to it that defines our character, that molds us into the individuals capable of achieving. So how do we build this resilience? How do we cultivate this unyielding spirit that refuses to be broken by setbacks? It begins with the understanding that setbacks are not the end, but rather part of the process. But they are not signs of failure, but opportunities for learning, for refining our strategies, and for strengthening our resolve. Embrace each setback is a question posed by life, challenging you to find a deeper, more profound answer. Moreover, resilience is nurtured in the acknowledgement of our progress in the celebration of the small victories. Along the way, it thrives in the company. We keep in surrounding ourselves with individuals who not only share our vision, but also embolden our spirit, reminding us of our purpose when the path grows. And perhaps most importantly, resilience is anchored in the why of our journey, when the reasons behind our actions are clear and deeply rooted in our values, when our goals are not just aspirations but callings. We find within ourselves a reservoir of motivation that no setback can deplete. Life, in its infinite wisdom, presents a tapestry of complexities and ever-changing landscapes. To navigate this terrain with grace, to dance with the ease and flows of change, requires a mind that is both a sponge and a chameleon, absorbing information and adapting with agility. It is in this dance of learning and adaptation that we find the keys to unlock our true potential, to turn the winds of change in our favor. But what does it truly mean to commit to continuous learning? It means to live with an insatiable curiosity, a hunger for knowledge that knows no bounds. It means to view every experience, every encounter as a classroom, every challenge as a quiz, and every setback as an opportunity. To grow the world around us is a university in its own right, rich with lessons, waiting to be discovered, waiting to mold us into the architects of our future. And yet knowledge alone is not enough. The true magic happens when we learn to adapt, when we take the raw material of information and forge it into the tools of transformation. Adaptation is the art of flexibility, of bending without breaking, of finding new ways to thrive in the face of adversity. It is the willingness to reevaluate our strategies, to pivot when paths lead to dead ends, and to embrace change not as an adversary, but as an ally in this commitment to learning and adaptation. Let us not forget the role of humility. It is in admitting that we do not have all the answers, that our journey of growth is perpetual, that we open ourselves to the vast expanse of knowledge that surrounds humility, is the soil in which the seeds of wisdom take root, growing into the towering trees of insight and understanding. So as we forge ahead, building resilience, leveraging the compound effect and overcoming setbacks, let us also pledge to remain students of life. Let us carry the torch of continuous learning, illuminating the path to excellence. Let us embrace adaptation as our compass, guiding us through the uncharted waters of change. In the end, the commitment to continuous learning and adaptation is not just a strategy for success. It is a way of life. It is what ensures that we are not just passing through this world, but truly living, growing, and contributing in ways that leave an indelible mark on the fabric of time. As we journey through the realms of resilience, continuous learning, and the mastery of adaptation, there emerges a pivotal element, a cornerstone that holds the potential to elevate our journey from the solitary to the communal. Element, often understated yet profoundly impactful, is the creation of a supportive environment. Have you ever reflected on the power of the collective, on how the people around us, the spaces we inhabit, and the atmosphere sphere we cultivate can significantly influence our path to success? Crafting a supportive environment is akin to planting a garden of success. Just as the right soil, the right amount of sunlight and water are crucial for the garden's growth, so too are encouragement, shared wisdom, and mutual aspirations vital for nurturing our dreams. It involves surrounding ourselves with individuals who not only share our vision, but also embolden our spirit, and individual who challenge us to rise higher, to push beyond the boundaries of our perceived limitations. In this nurturing space, every word of encouragement acts as a ray of sunlight, every shared challenge as a drop of rain, collectively fostering an atmosphere where growth is not just possible, but inevitable. Here, we are not solitary wanderers, but part of a community of dreamers, doers, and believers united in the pursuit of excellence. So as we continue to sculpt the narrative of our lives, let us give attention to the environment we create, to the company we keep, for in the harmony of a supportive community lies the strength to overcome, the inspiration to soar, and the camaraderie to share in the joy of our collective achievements. Together in this supportive environment we find not just the courage to dream, but the power to actualize those dreams, transforming the tapestry of our individual journeys into a masterpiece of collective success as we approach the culmination of our exploration, having traversed the landscapes. Have resilience embraced the essence of continuous learning and fostered environments that uplift and inspire, we stand at a crossroads. The journey thus far has illuminated the path, shedding light on the power of daily action, the resilience in the face of adversity, the transformative magic of time, management, and the exponential potential of the compound effect. Yet the question that now beckons us with quiet insistence is, what next? How do we translate these insights into a lifetime commitment to action? Let us pause and reflect on the tapestry we've woven together, a narrative rich with purpose, growth, and the unwavering pursuit of our discussion intertwined to form a singular, undeniable truth that the essence of a fulfilled life lies not in the grandeur of our achievements, but in the consistency of our actions, in the commitment to stretch, to reach, to strive towards the best versions of ourselves. Each day committing to a lifetime of action is a pledge, a vow to the beauty of the process, to find joy in the journey, and to cherish each step as an integral part of our growth. It is to understand that action is not a task, but a privilege and opportunity to engage with the world, to contribute, to learn. And to have this commitment asks of us not to see challenges as deterrents, but as invitations to grow, to see setbacks not as failures, but as stepping stones, and to perceive change not as a threat, but as a doorway to new horizons. It is a commitment that does not waver in the face of difficulty, but becomes firmer, more resolute, drawing strength from the very challenges that seek to undermine it as we look to the future. Let us carry with us the lessons of the past, the wisdom gleaned from each failure, each triumph, each moment of uncertainty. Let us hold fast to the conviction that our potential is boundless, that within us lies the power to shape our destiny, to mold our reality in the image of our highest aspirations. And so as we step forward from this moment, let us do so with the courage of those who dare to dream, the resilience of those who refuse to yield, and the commitment of those who understand that greatness is not bestowed, but forged in the crucible of consistent, purposeful action in the end. The measure of our journey is not in the destinations we reach, but in the lives we touch, the difference we make, and the legacy we leave behind. Let this be our guiding star, our unwavering light, a commitment to a lifetime of action, to living not just for ourselves, but for the greater good, for the enrichment of humanity and the world we share. As we conclude, chapter, let it not be an end, ending but a beginning and invitation to embark on the greatest adventure of all, the relentless pursuit of our potential, fueled by the unshakable belief in the power of action, today, tomorrow. For in the heart of action lies the true essence of life, a treasure waiting to be discovered, a promise waiting to be fulfilled. Let us step into this promise with open hearts and willing spirits, ready to create, to contribute, and to celebrate the magnificent journey that awaits.